President Barack Obama wants your liberty. He wants this. This was left to me by my grandfather. It's a Jim Beam Lady Liberty. In fact, you can take the top off here. You can fill it up, although it's never been full. But your president, President Barack Obama, not only does he want your guns, he wants your liberty. He wants to flush the U.S. Constitution down the toilet. And he is politicizing. He is scapegoating these tragic shootings. What we just saw in the name of a psychopath, Adam Lanza, a rich kid in Newtown, Connecticut, shooting his mom in the face and then driving down to an elementary school and brutally massacring dozens of innocent elementary schoolers. But he's using this event, he is scapegoating this event as a reason to flush your Second Amendment down the toilet and ban guns here in the United States of America altogether. But you see what America is missing? What they're not seeing, the great majority, is this has been a part of the game plan all along. We've been talking about this for over 3 years now. This President Barack Obama, hates America. He hates this country. This has been a totalitarian takeover of the United States. And guns have always been on the agenda. You know, I went to the range yesterday with a friend, as any red-blooded, freedom-loving, God-fearing American would do. And you know what? It was packed. There was more people there than I've ever seen. You should have seen the checkout lines. You should have seen the semi-automatic and automatic weapons flying off the shelves. As I said before in my last video, every time there's a tragic shooting like this, you should go out and buy another gun. Because it is confirmation that this president is coming after your civil liberties. He's coming after the Declaration of Independence. He's coming after your very liberty and freedom. And this is very scary, America. You know, my heart is broken looking at this tragedy. I am just as heartbroken as you are. You know, I have people very close to me that are school teachers, and I think about what it would have been like if they were there on that tragic day. There are countless events like this now, but they are being politicized for political pursuit. And I'm not going to beat around the bush here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm not going to get on the bandwagon and use this as an excuse to destroy America, to destroy what this country was founded on. You know, if we didn't have a Second Amendment in this country, there would not be the freedom of speech. There would not be the freedom of religion. There would not be America. It's the Second Amendment, the fact that we had the very right and capability to bear arms and shoot back at the redcoats, that we have a country today. That we've had a country for a few short 100 years that much of the world has admired up until now. Up until our socialist totalitarian takeover. You know, for all you freedom-hating liberals out there that, you know, think this is a kumbaya perfect world and that we should allow President Barack Obama to ban semi-automatic and automatic weapons, you need to get your ass out of this country and go move to North Korea. Why don't you go move under a real and live under a real totalitarian dictatorship and tell me how you like it. Tell us conservatives how you like that kind of regime. Because it's what we're living under here in the United States. People ask me all the time, Christopher, why would we need weapons of war? Why would we need AK-47s? Why would we need these types of guns? Could they be for civilian use? We have them to protect ourselves from the government. Hitler took away guns. Hitler wanted your guns. And look where that led. Now we have President Barack Obama wanting your guns. What does this tell you? What is this road that you think we're on? You know, we talk about this a lot. We talk about war coming to the United States. We talk about war on our streets, which people don't think about. Imagine for a minute China or North Korea invading the streets, your towns, your cities, your churches, your schools, and putting a gun to your head. And imagine you having no right to self-defense. In fact, imagine an EMP attack. Imagine North Korea launching a satellite like they just did in a test run a few days ago and wiping out the grid, wiping out the internet. Let's say we were left defenseless here in America. Let's say the United States military couldn't defend us. And so they infiltrated our streets and began to take us over. Do you want to be left with a single handgun? Or do you want an AK-47 or a weapon of war to defend this country, to defend our freedom, to defend this land? Something that millions of Americans have sacrificed their lives for. You know, President Barack Obama, for all you people that think he's this emotional, this great guy shedding these fake tears over this tragic shooting, I gotta show you a few clips. Here's President Barack Obama being selfishly reelected, shedding real tears. And here's President Barack Obama shedding fake tears over the tragic death of dozens of innocent kids, innocent children. This is a sad day in America, and it's what I have feared for years now, because it is being used to take away our very liberty and freedom. These MK Ultra specific government-run PSYOP events. And you know what? I'll tell you something else. America is full of shit. For all you people out there that say you really care, where are your tears? For all of our Vietnam veterans, all of our Iraqi and Afghanistan veterans that come back here, and if they're lucky enough to survive, come back in wheelchairs, come back with their arms and legs blown off. Half of these people so psychologically fucked up from the war itself, this tyrannical engagement in the Middle East, they end up taking their own lives. Where is the outrage there? Where is America giving a shit? And you see, they don't give a shit. It reminds me of George Carlin. He talked about the kids, like, oh my God, the kids. Now that it's the kids being killed, now they're going to ban guns. They don't care about all these innocent civilians and troops dying overseas. The million plus of people that President Bush and Barack Obama have continued to murder in the Middle East could care two shits about that. Here in America, we're more concerned about Kim Kardashian's ass, her big, juicy, sexy, temptuous ass. Or we're reading news reports on the Biebs, Justin Bieber and the leggings he's wearing at the moment, and which Ferrari he's driving. That's what we really give a shit about. And it's disgusting to see how the mainstream media propagandizes these events and puts it on a constant highlight reel for ratings. You don't really give a shit, America. The people of America really don't care. People like me care. People like me that come on camera and give you the real news and give you the real truth, and that are willing to fight and die for their freedom. We're the ones that give a shit. We're the ones that care. Where's the outrage? I here am outraged. I am outraged by these events. I am outraged by these killings. And I am outraged by a president who is a fake, a liar, a socialist, and a dictator. And I'm not going to take it anymore, America. Are you ready for war? I am. I'm Christopher Green. You've been watching Green Wave TV, alternative media television, and I just deliver the Daily Wave. Hard-hitting and in your face.